Hey guys, Toro 27 here. Doing another video. Just finally wanted to get my thoughts on Guillermo del Toro leaving The Hobbit. I mentioned I was going to do this video in the last Q&A video that I did. So let's just get right into it. I think it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago maybe. Guillermo del Toro said that he was leaving The Hobbit. And he was very sad about that because he was really into actually filming The Hobbit, and a lot of people were actually into him filming The Hobbit, just like I was. He left. One of the reasons he gave was because the movie was being pushed back so much, and the other reason, and then I think it was a couple of days even before he was announced he was going to leave, he said that the movie was not going to be shot in 3D. I'm not saying that's why he left. I'm just saying the reason he actually said the reason because it was being pushed back so much. And I was really sad about this. I was really sad and just like why? I mean, we get it. Guillermo del Toro obviously is he produced a lot of movies. Those creative movies. He was one of the producers of Splice. Which came out a couple weeks ago. I forget. I saw it way early before anybody. Anyway, Guillermo del Toro. If obviously Peter Jackson wasn't coming back to direct this one, but if it wasn't Peter Jackson, obviously it had to be Guillermo del Toro. He was perfect for the job. I mean, you gotta admit he was perfect. I mean, you see his other movies like Pan's Labyrinth and even Hellboy. His visual effects and the way he does the makeup, his imagination for the makeup for the creatures, they're amazing. He was perfect for the job of The Hobbit. And I guess what I'm really trying to say is, obviously with all this going on, it being pushed back, I guess the company now has enough time to find a decent enough director with not as high as Guillermo del Toro or Peter Jackson visual wise, but somebody close to it. It's a damn shame that Guillermo del Toro left The Hobbit. It really is. And I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, but I still watch the movies. I like the movies. I really do. But it is a damn shame that he left. And obviously, if they're going to find somebody to replace him, it's got to be somebody big. And if it's not Peter Jackson, you got to obviously find somebody with the same kind of visual effects and makeup effects that Jackson and del Toro had. There was a list. I think it was Entertainment Weekly, or it was something. It was a recently. It was a not recently. A decent, well-known source that had this list. Had like J.J. Abrams and Terry Grom. I forget his last name. Directed the Dr. Parnassus movie. I always forget his last name. Something with a G. It's gonna kill me. But he was on there. J.J. Abrams, like I said. Neil Blomkamp, director of District 9, was there. He was pretty cool. Just a bunch of other people that were there. Visual guy. Ridley Scott was there. It's like I said. It's if you get somebody with a high caliber like those guys, I think it'd be okay. But obviously, you have to find the perfect person because people love Lord of the Rings and people have been waiting for the Hobbit movie to come out. So it really is. It's going to be hard to find somebody to replace Del Toro's shoes. And yeah, that's my random quick thoughts there on that. And now that I have you guys, I might as well discuss something else. The X-Men First Class has been moving up. Those of you not familiar, X-Men First Class is kind of a reboot to the series, to the X-Men series. It talks about the First Class. Excuse me. Feel my throat getting a little. I don't like doing that because it stops the flow of the video. Anyway, It was last week or 2 weeks ago. They said that James McAvoy is going to play a young Professor X, which I think is pretty cool. I like James McAvoy. It was also announced that Matthew Vaughn will be directing the movie. Matthew Vaughn previously just directed. He just directed Kick-Ass, and he's directed a bunch of other stuff too. So it was him, and then a couple days ago, actually, Michael Fassbender was rumored to be in talks with Marvel of, lost my train of thought, of playing a young Magneto, playing the role of young Magneto, which that'd be pretty cool. And he was also in talks of playing a Spider-Man villain, but that was just rumors, obviously, the Spider-Man. But both of those were rumors. I actually wouldn't mind Michael Fassbender playing a young Magneto. I like Michael Fassbender, like I said before. I think he'd be pretty cool. And actually, yesterday, news broke out that Rosamund Pike. Sorry, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that first name right. I can't speak today. My throat's acting weird. Anyway, she was a former Bond girl. She was in Die Another Day. She was in Doom. She played a sister. She was just in an education. She's been spotted by people in a movie company, in one of the big corporate buildings, and there was rumors about her playing Emma Frost, the White Queen, which actually I wouldn't mind. I think she'd be pretty good for the role. She has that, I don't know, I guess she has that Emma Frost look to her. Anyway, that's pretty much that. I think the thing that is confusing me though is I don't know if they're gonna do the First Class from the Bryan Singer movies, or if they're going the comic book route, which would be Cyclops, Marvel Girl, aka Jean Grey, Beast, Iceman, and the Angel, and Storm. And if they go with the route of the Bryan Singer movies, it would be Cyclops, Jean, Storm. Beast was mentioned in X-Men Last Stand that he was originally part of the school, so it'd probably be him too. But obviously Iceman wouldn't be there because he was a teenager in the Bryan Singer movies. So it's going to be interesting. Not a lot of details are out, but those are the cast rumors so far. James McAvoy and Miss Pike are the only two that are confirmed. James McAvoy is really confirmed. Pike, not so much, but they're actually saying that she is Emma Frost. So, who knows? Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of the X-Men First Class rumors and of Guillermo del Toro leaving The Hobbit. And I'll see you guys next time.